In the midst of World War I, amidst the chaos and destruction, an unlikely hero emerged, not a soldier, not a general, but a small, scrappy Boston Terrier mix named Stubby. He had no pedigree, no official training, and no reason to be on the battlefield. Yet despite his tiny frame, he would go on to become the most decorated war dog in U.S. history, winning the hearts of soldiers and civilians alike with his unwavering loyalty and courage. Stubby's story is one of resilience, bravery, and an unbreakable bond between man and dog. In an era where war was dominated by tanks, rifles, and trenches, this little dog proved that courage came in all shapes and sizes. His journey from a stray on the streets to a celebrated war hero is a testament to the extraordinary things that can happen when compassion meets determination. Stubby's journey began on the grounds of Yale University, where the 102nd Infantry Regiment was training before heading off to war. He was just a stray, wandering among the soldiers, looking for scraps. Private J. Robert Conroy took a liking to the little dog, sneaking him into camp and sharing his meals. Stubby, in return, offered nothing but loyalty and a wagging tail. As the soldiers trained, Stubby watched, learning their drills and marching alongside them. His enthusiasm and charm won over the entire unit. But when the time came for the regiment to ship out to France, dogs were not allowed. Conroy, unwilling to leave Stubby behind, smuggled him onto the troop ship. By the time they arrived in Europe, Stubby had become the unofficial mascot of the 102nd Infantry, but he would soon prove he was much more than a mere mascot. Life in the trenches was brutal. The mud, the constant shelling, the gas attacks, danger lurked everywhere. But Stubby proved his worth time and time again. His keen senses helped him detect incoming artillery before the soldiers could hear it, allowing them to take cover. He learned to recognize the smell of mustard gas, barking frantically to warn his unit of an attack. His sharp instincts saved countless lives. Stubby also had a way of boosting morale. Soldiers, exhausted and disheartened, found comfort in his presence. He would curl up next to them at night, providing warmth and companionship. His small size allowed him to navigate through the trenches easily, and he would often run messages between units. He even learned how to salute by lifting his paw to his head, a trick that endeared him even more to the troops. One day, while on patrol, Stubby spotted a German soldier sneaking into the trenches. Without hesitation, he lunged, biting and holding on to the enemy's leg until the American soldiers arrived. His bravery not only thwarted an enemy attack, but also provided critical intelligence. For this act of heroism, he was promoted to Sergeant Stubby, making him the first dog to be given a military rank in U.S. history. During one particularly fierce battle, Stubby was injured by shrapnel from a grenade explosion. The soldiers rushed to his aid, treating him with the same care they would a fellow comrade. He was transported to a field hospital, where medics tended to his wounds. While he recovered, he continued to bring comfort to the wounded soldiers, lying beside them and licking their faces, as if offering reassurance that they were not alone. After healing, Stubby refused to remain behind the lines. He returned to the front, ready to serve once more. His resilience was nothing short of extraordinary. The men of the 102nd Infantry were inspired by his unwavering bravery. Despite the horrors of war, Stubby remained a beacon of hope, a reminder that even in the darkest times, loyalty and courage could prevail. Following the retaking of Chateau Thierry by the U.S., the women of the town, grateful for the sacrifices of the American soldiers, made Stubby a special chamois coat. This coat became a cherished item, adorned with patches and medals commemorating his incredible service. The coat was a symbol of his heroism and the deep appreciation felt by those he had helped protect. Stubby's fame spread beyond his regiment. French villagers, grateful for the protection and comfort he provided, continued to honor him. Letters home from soldiers often mentioned Stubby, and soon word of his incredible deeds reached military leaders back in the United States. Stubby served in 17 battles, enduring gas attacks, shrapnel wounds, and the deafening sounds of war. But he never left his soldiers' sides. When the war ended in 1918, he returned home a hero. His arrival was met with fanfare, and he was invited to lead victory parades alongside the soldiers he had fought beside. He met presidents, including Woodrow Wilson, Warren G. Harding, and Calvin Coolidge, who all shook paws with the famous war dog. General John J. Pershing, the commander of the American Expeditionary Forces, awarded him a gold medal for his bravery. Stubby was granted lifetime memberships in the American Legion, the Red Cross, and the YMCA, and he continued to make public appearances, inspiring countless people with his story. For the rest of his life, Sergeant Stubby remained with Conroy, living out his days in peace. He attended Georgetown University with his owner, becoming a campus legend. Students and faculty alike adored the brave little dog, who had once stood alongside soldiers in the trenches of Europe. Though he had once been a stray, Stubby had earned a place in history. At Georgetown, he even became the football team's mascot, entertaining crowds at halftime by playfully nudging the football across the field. In 1926, after many years of honor and love, Sergeant Stubby passed away peacefully in Conroy's arms. His passing was widely mourned, and the New York Times published a half-page obituary for him, longer than those of many notable figures of the time. His incredible life was celebrated across the country, and his story continued to inspire generations to come. His jacket, adorned with medals, is now displayed at the Smithsonian Institution, a testament to his incredible service. Even today, Stubby's story reminds us that heroes come in all shapes and sizes, even in the form of a little stray dog with a big heart. His name lives on in military history, a testament to the courage and resilience of all those who serve. Schools, books, and museums continue to share his story, ensuring that future generations remember the extraordinary deeds of a small dog who made an enormous impact on the world. Sergeant Stubby's story is one of unwavering devotion, courage in the face of adversity, and the undeniable bond between man and dog. From a stray on the streets to a celebrated war hero, he remains a shining example of what loyalty and bravery truly mean. His legacy endures, inspiring all who hear his tale to believe in the power of resilience, love, and the indomitable spirit of a true hero.